Hey guys, I hope you all are having a fantastic day today. I wanted to bring you an important message. This message is one that I have been receiving from my guides, channeling it for many of my clients. And as it resonates with me, I'm sure it's going to resonate with a lot of you. If you guys, though, are interested, before we get into today's message, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, crystals, decks, guided meditations, etc., the link to my Etsy is down below in the description box. Please note I do have a 20% off sale on absolutely everything until Valentine's Day. So let's get into the message. So I want you guys to think about success, okay? I want you to understand that as we have grown up, okay, we have really been conditioned in our society to really view success as an external thing. How much money we make, which car we drive, the position we're at in our career, what our mother thinks of us, what our husband, our wife thinks of us. Everything is very external. And I want you to understand that the human experience, success was always meant to be an internal thing, in the sense that when you put work into something, no matter what it is, as long as it's not hurting another person or yourself, when you put work into something, and not just work to work, but passion, you're working on something you're passionate about. Example, I just finished my first ever crocheted blanket. Now the blanket definitely is not a perfect crocheted blanket. It curves a little bit, it's got some wonky edges, but that doesn't mean I wasn't successful. I was successful because I took my time and my energy and I was passionate about making that blanket. And so therefore, my blanket in itself is a success, okay? So I want you to think about a very specific example of this. Now, this is just a random example. It could be a lot of things, but let's take the example of a fancy sports car. Now, I want you to imagine you had a fancy sports car, okay? Really nice, fancy sports car, okay? Now, I want you to think about, would you feel successful if you were just owning that sports car and you're feeling successful because of all the work you put into maybe afford that sports car? Or are you feeling successful because you're wondering how other people view you in that sports car? When they're looking at you in that sports car, are they thinking, wow, she or he, they make a lot of money? Wow, they must, be rich, or they must be married to somebody that's rich. Wow, that's successful. Are you looking at that, or are you yourself feeling, I am successful because I put all this work into buying this sports car? That's an example. It doesn't have to be a sports car. It can be your house. It can be your job. It can be the amount of followers you have. It can be who you're with, you have friendships, connections. As long as you are liking it, you are loving it, you are passionate about it, as long, again, as it's not hurting anyone or hurting yourself, you are successful at it. You do not need the approval of someone else to be successful. It is not an external thing, and you're going to have to relearn this. I'm relearning this. We all have to relearn this. Success should not be measured by other people and by society, even though I know that it is. And we've all, played into that. Every single one of you watching, we've all felt at some point in our lives like we had to do a certain thing in order to be successful in society's eyes, in our parents' eyes. We had to get married at a certain age. We had to have kids. We had to, get a promotion at our job. Otherwise, oh my gosh, what's my partner going to think about me? What's my mom going to think about me? And then when we do that over time, right, we end up really relying on the opinion of another person and external factors in order to feel successful, and in relation to that, feel happiness, because success and happiness are very intertwined. That's what I found out. But the problem is, and the disconnect is that you I say you, and I'm talking you in the human collective, because we all have done this. A lot of us are really, really focusing on what somebody else is thinking of us or how somebody else views us. And sometimes we don't even do it consciously. Okay. When we post a photo, we expect I should get this many likes. If I don't, oh my God, something's wrong with me. My work, in order for it to be work, it has to come out perfect. So I want you to really think about that, and I want you to reframe how you view success. Okay? And to be honest, success can be, again, the tiniest of things. Excuse me. Success is going to look different for you on different days. For me, success one day might be that I finished that crochet blanket. Success on another day might be I, ate a healthy meal, took a shower, and rested. And I think we've really been taught, like, oh, if you took the day off and you're resting, that's not successful. That's not being productive. Sometimes being productive and being successful is doing nothing. Doing nothing is doing something at certain points in our existence. And as long, again, as you are feeling passionate and it's making you feel good and it's not hurting you or hurting anyone else, you are successful at what you are doing. Okay? And I hope that message resonated. And I really invite you to share that message. You can share this video, but you don't even have to share the video. Just share that message with other people. And it takes a long time to really revamp how we view that. It's going to take time. But realize you don't need the approval of anyone else but yourself. Okay? So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. And I love you all. Bye-bye.